Welcome back, guys. And let's see what we can do about this plan the Pazzi have. It's leading us over here to the Duomo, right next to Leonardo's workshop, and, well, not sure what's going on here. I don't see anything crazy going on, but let's keep an eye out for the Pazzi.
There's Lorenzo and his wife. There's Giuliano, Lorenzo's brother. Where is Francesco? There he is. Time to strike.
Crepa! Traditore! Giuliano! No! No! Nome di Dio! Vi scongiuro, pietà! Nessuna pietà! Cade maledetto! Muori! 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 Your day is done, Lorenzo! Your entire family dies by my sword! Infame! Murder!
Well, it seems we were a little too late for his little brother, but let's just save Lorenzo. Best we can do for now. Now, this is where the combat can get a little weird. There's some points where I want to go after a certain enemy, and the game misunderstands what I want it to do. Case in point, you see the left below Lorenzo's health, we've got to kill a certain number of these guys. And it keeps steering me over toward Francesco. And he's kind of tricky, but the thing is, you just want to... I believe you just want to take these guards out. I kind of chisel away at his health, almost by complete accident. But I don't think you can ever really get rid of him. You just have to kill these guys to end the event. I really don't like this guy. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, whatever. Almost. Thankfully, Lorenzo does well on his own for now, it seems. One more. Come on. Bingo. Ah, there he goes. Whoa. Alright, come on, come on.
You saved my life.
It's nothing. But the man who did this to you has to pay.
Not now. I need help first. To my home. People I trust there. Can you...
Seguimi.
I'm losing a lot of blood.
Hang on, signore. I'm moving as fast as I can.
In spite of how much this sounds like one of those pain-in-the-ass escort missions, most of the guys are pretty tied up right now.
I'll wipe his entire family from the city. They'll be erased!
Quietatevi, signore. Conserve your energy, or I'll be delivering a corpse. We're almost there now.
A bit of a historical reference there about erasing the Pazzi. Eventually, that's pretty much what Lorenzo did.
Leave me alone!
But we'll get to that in one of the history segments, and ooh, we got some company here. I hired a group? I did not.
I'm more than capable of...
Fighting a group in itself is okay, but steering around and protecting Lorenzo kind of feels clumsy.
I'm more than capable of... I've not forgotten how to wage war. So be it. Ha! I'm more than capable of...
All right, this way.
And that is that.
Place! As you value your life, run!
Follow my lead. Lorenzo's been wounded! Aprite la porta!
What's the password? Poliziano, open the maledetta porta. By the thrice greatest, come in, quickly! The city is at war! Hurry! Wait. I am in your debt. Tell me, why did you help me?
You are not the only one who lost a brother to the Pazzi. My name is Ezio Auditore.
You're Giovanni's son. Your father was a good man. He understood honor, loyalty.
The Pazzi thugs are storming the Palazzo della Signoria! We cannot hold them off much longer!
No. If they get inside, they'll murder our supporters and put their own devils in power.
Then my survival would mean nothing. I have to... Francesco de Pazzi. Help save our city, Auditore. Kill him.
And we've got a few things to read about real fast here on the databases.
Francesco de Pazzi. Brought up as a noble in a city captivated by the newly rich Medici family, Francesco was taught to hate the middle class and its social climbers. Dismayed, he watched as the Medici Bank eclipsed his own, and centuries of influence over the Florentine government slipped away. It looks like the Spaniard offered him a solution. Rather than compete in something as dirty as banking, Francesco only had to do one thing for the Templars, one thing to put the middle class in their place for good. Kill the Medici. Giovanni Auditore tried to stop Francesco by putting him in jail, but the Templars took care of that.
That was a less than flattering picture of Giovanni, I gotta say. Funny thing, it says he's born in 1444. But I'll get back to that in a minute. Let's go through the Medici brothers first. Okay. Well, let's see here. Start the mission first.
Signori, I saw Francesco lead a battalion around the back of the Palazzo della Signoria. I fear he may be seeking another way in.
Go, before it's too late. Do what you can!
You'll notice on the right a moment ago they had the hidden glyph display, and we were actually by San Lorenzo that I showed you on the previous episode. Anyhow, Francesco, it says, is born in 1444, right? Well, The game also says that Vieri, his son, was born in 1454, meaning that Francesco must have been 10 years old when he had Vieri. I know they kind of hit things like that at a running start back then, but that's a little strange, I think. So once again, a bit of an issue with Sean keeping track of the dates, it seems. But what you gonna do? Anyhow, we're a little bit of a ways off from the Palazzo. Let's take a brief run down here past the Campanile and the Duomo real fast. You can see the scuffles have the guys in the actual red outfits, the guards we dealt with in the past, and some guys in orange outfits. Almost there, just gotta get up to the high ground, and we'll be about ready for a cutscene.
You again! Why aren't you dead? Men! Slaughter him!
Okay, let's head up there the same way as before. And I think it's time for Mr. Knife to get a little bit of use here. Howdy, boys. Keep up the good work.
Now!
Boy, not the manliest of screams, I must say. Learned that one from Al, I guess.
Oh, the boy thinks himself a master swordsman. So you've drawn some blood. My men will make short work of you. Desisti! You're only delaying your inevitable and painful end. What do you think you're proving? That you're a loyal servant to that dog, Lorenzo? Death shall be your reward. I grow tired of this game. God, finitelo!
Well, peekaboo.
He's here! Guards! Guards!
No one's coming. It's just us now.
Maledetto che il diavolo ti porti! Stammi lontano!
What? Wait, hey, what? Well, that totally caught me off guard. Well, we'll just follow suit in a moment. Make short work of his goons. I really want to throw this guy in particular over the side. Let's see what I can do about that. Come on, let me... Gotta soften him up a bit. Screw it. Okay, let's head down over here. Back to the mezzanine. Oh, this never ends well, my friend.
Now Firenze will judge you for what you've done.
It's over. It's all over.
Meglio essere felici in questa vita che aspirare a esserlo nella prossima. Requiescat in pace.
Libertà! Libertà!
Libertà! Popolo e libertà! Francesco?
When I was 6 years old, I fell into the Arno. I soon found myself drifting down and into darkness. Certain my life was at an end. Instead, I woke to the sound of my mother weeping. At her side stood a stranger, soaking and smiling at me. My mother explained that he had saved me. And so began a long and prosperous relationship between two families. Yours and mine. I am sorry I could not save your father and brothers.
You have nothing to apologize for. I believe Jacopo de Pazzi played a part in their deaths. They attack on you as well. I need to find him.
That coward fled before we could arrest him.
Have you any leads?
No, they've hidden themselves well.
They?
Jacopo was not the only conspirator to escape.
If they work with Jacopo, they were surely involved in the plot against my family as well. Give me their names.
Antonio Maffei, Archbishop Francesco Salviati, Stefano da Bagnone, and Bernardo Baroncelli.
Bene. I will go and see my uncle. He has men stationed in the countryside.
Wait. Before you go,
A codex page.
I took it from the files of Francesco de Pazzi, seeing as he clearly no longer needs it. I've always had an interest in things of antiquity, as did your father.
It is meaningful to me as well.
Then consider it a gift. Che il Signore ci protegga.
Jacopo de Pazzi, the money. This guy was the head of the Pazzi family, and he ran their banking business. An associate of Lorenzo de' Medici, he had nothing against him personally. So he hired 4 Templar hitmen to take care of the situation for him. Bernardo di Bandino Baroncelli. Brought up to hate the Medici family for the exile of his cousins, Baroncelli ran the numbers in the Pazzi Bank by day, and murdered for the Templars at night. It was Baroncelli who delivered the first blow. Stefano de Bagnone. Known for his cruelty, Bagnone was trained in Rome as a Templar butcher. It was Bagnone who stabbed Lorenzo de' Medici in the back. Antonio Maffei. Witness to the sacking of Volterra by Florentine mercenaries, Maffei blamed Lorenzo. He joined the Templars to seek revenge. It was Maffei who slashed Lorenzo's neck. Archbishop Francesco Salviati. Convinced he would be the next Archbishop of Florence, Salviati was enraged when Lorenzo stood in his way. But the Templars were there to heal his wounds. It was Salviati who marched their troops into the city.
So there we go. We have our list of guys we need to poke to death, and also we have an extra thing on the side, much like races and what have you.
I've marked the Palazzo Medici on your map. In order to achieve 100% sync with Ezio's life, you should go exploring.
She's full of crap. It's actually optional, but I will be doing it in the near future. Anyhow, the assassination contracts are much like races and all that good stuff, and that they're something on the side we can knock out, and I will be knocking out. But that's going to be in a separate episode, because I still have to do feathers and all that good stuff. So let's swing by and visit Leonardo, I guess. But actually, let's handle something first.
Buongiorno.
Salute, Ser Ezio. Shall we take a look at the list?
I am accruing money from this place, but it's not nearly as fast as it could be. So let's do something about that. Buy a well. And I've completed what you could call a set. All these one-notch renovations on the side are essentially part of a set you collect, and if you complete a set, you get a bonus. And I will show you what I'm talking about in a little bit.
Buon viaggio!
But you can watch the value of our city go up 16,000, and since I found out we get 10% of that drawn back to us every 20 minutes, so that's 1,600 more florins we're going to be getting, which goes quite a long way. Now, let's knock out this last little renovation here. It's a well, and it appears they just removed the 2x4s covering it because they haven't renovated jack shit down here. Jeez. I would not drink water out of this well. Okay, we got a couple chests over there, and... oh, camera. We meet again. Well, let's just play with this and take our time. A little bit of a heads up here. When I was recording this, it was kind of a time slot that I had open, and I thought, well, I'm not going to be able to record again for a little while. The thing is, it was early in the day, and I had a crazy amount of glare on my TV screen where it's located. So basically, if you see me moving a little slowly, like right here, I thought that threshold off in the corner was the only thing I could grab, and I thought, well, time for a big jump. Whoop, foothold. Nope, whoa. That was a complete surprise. Okay, not too much further. Up. And done. And in the end, it really ain't that much money. But whatever. So let's just drop back down and head back in the way we came.
The quality of our stitching is...
Well, let's see. We've been in this outfit for about 25 minutes or so. Let me see here. You know, I don't want to go with... well... yeah, Florentine mahogany. So yeah, I kind of did a jump cut.
Ciao for now.
We are back in Florence right now, about to go meet with Leonardo. Let's take a look at this outfit here. Yeah, that'll do nicely. So we gotta visit Leonardo and give him that codex page we were given. Let's see what's on it.
Now the tapering...
Ezio, thank God you're all right. This madness with the Medici and the Pazzi, is this why you pursued Francesco?
Not exactly.
Well, whatever your reasons, the city's safe again thanks to you. Now tell me, how may I be of service? Ah, another page. Aha, it's a similar cipher to the last one. This won't take long. Interesting. Oh, indeed. I see. It's another blade design for delivering poison.
Can you build it?
See, it won't take very long. I just need to find a way to hollow out the blade without sacrificing the...
It's all right, Leonardo. Just do what you need to do.
All done. I filled your blade with a bit of poison to start with. Should you run out, just visit a doctor.
Poison? From a doctor?
In high enough doses, that which cures can kill.
I am in your debt once more, my friend.
Anytime, Ezio. Anytime.
So we got a new trick up our sleeve. Let's take a look in a moment here. The Poison Blade. And I will demonstrate it in the next episode. Why? Well, I'm saving myself. Call me old-fashioned. I got something in mind. But I'll show you that some other time. And on my way out of town, I chased after a few of these guys for money. Uh-oh. Sorry, guard. Can't deal with you now. I've got a guy to stab. Almost. Okay, we'll play that game. I'll just wait for you here.
Don't kill me, sir. Please, take my bag.
Well, whatever.
Please, master. Take
Uh-oh.
it. Just don't kill me.
What?
Please, master. Take it. Just don't kill me. Please, master. Take it. Just don't kill me.
Okay, we'll do that. Dude, he's getting away. What?
This is too much.
Seriously?
I want no part of this.
God, no wonder they stuck you on a roof. Ah, people in this town.
Basta, filthy heretic. These dark rites will lead to your
Well,
death.
whatever. Also, let me show y'all something else, just kind of minor, never really done it in the past. But say you come across some bodies just lying on the ground, you can throw them into these haystacks just to hide them. And I did not want to pick up this sword. Go away, sword. And something else I almost completely forgot here. A little bit of a place to read about here. I was trying to remember where this was. It's not tied to an actual viewpoint, so to speak. It's right here next to where Ezio's folks were hung, and we made our getaway in that episode. Now, this is called a loggia. A loggia, if you remember the ospedale, or the orphanage we saw in the previous video, it had kind of an open gallery or ground floor, kind of like what we see here. But that's known as a loggia. And... what the hell. Come here, buddy. For no good reason, I just felt like doing that to that guy.
I want no part of it.
Okay, enough screwing around.
Just let me go. I'm nobody.
But first, a little bit of deja vu.
God, stop him.
Oh, this again. Oh, hey, he's got a replacement. I just hope he fares better than his buddy did. Alright, this again. Thank you. Alright, round 2. Let's do it. Come on.
I'm just a... Please, Master. Take it. Just don't kill... Please, Master. Take it. Just don't kill me.
Almost.
I'm just a messenger. Take it. Please don't hurt...
He got him. Can't see it well, but his body's there. Way to go, buddy.
Ezio! Come in, come in. To what do we owe the honor?
Let's put this codex page up here, take a look at it, and we'll see what's going on with Mario.
I've been sent from Firenze by Il Magnifico to attend to some unfinished business. I'm looking for Jacopo de Pazzi.
Ha! Who isn't? We've been at it for days.
And perhaps what I carry will help us both. A list of his co-conspirators. One of them will talk before he dies.
Excellent. These men are sure to lack Jacopo's resources, which means they will be easier to find. I will put my scouts to it at once.
I appreciate the help, Uncle. I've got something else for you as well. More codex pages.
Ah, let's see what we can learn. What is this? What profit?
What did you find, Uncle?
Just another damn mystery. The text here roughly translates to only the prophet may open it. There's reference to 2 pieces of Eden, but these pages offer no answers, Nipote. At least, not on their own. You must find more.
We'll have to save it for another day, Uncle. I have a mission to attend to.
As you wish. Now, if you hope to defeat these bastardi, I will need to teach you a few things. Meet me on the practice field. All right, Ezio. You're familiar with counterattacking, but what happens when your enemy is as well?
I don't usually give them the opportunity.
Tough talk offers little protection against Templar steel.
Then by all means, Maestro. Teach me what to do.
Now don't.
Here we go.
Enjoy the ride down to hell. Bene, bene. Now do it again. Much better.
Hey, wait, no, hey.
One last time now.
Oh, that somehow worked. This is hardly new. Just disarming.
Let's see it another time.
And I'm starting to feel bad about this. You're not exactly being gentle with Mario.
Just one more time, Ezio.
You sure about that? I mean, it kinda... You ain't looking too great. Whoa.
Dying just to follow orders.
Alright.
Magnifico! Once again, you exceed my expectations.
Signore, we found Jacopo's men, and they wait your word to strike.
Relay the following. No man moves until they have spoken with Ezio. Intesi?
It will be done.
Go, Ezio. Visit with my mercenaries in the countryside. See if Jacopo's lackeys won't lead you to him, but be careful. They will be expecting you.
Okay. We got a few things to knock out before I get around to that. Now let's get a better look at the final tier of the bank here. It looks pretty good. Pretty far cry from what it started out as. But whatever. So we've changed out our outfit. Let's take a look at our weapons. We're a little short on cash right now. I want to save enough to change out my sidearm. Oh, okay. Let's go with the Warhammer here. Another blunt weapon. What can I say? I'm a little bit biased. And get another small weapon. Stiletto. Okay. Now,
I'll just count it again.
barely scraping by is starting to get on my nerves. Let me see. Better look at the hammer here. And yeah, that's a dagger. 7,000. We're starting to get a little bit more. So, I decided that barely scraping by was getting on my nerves and did some waiting. And more waiting. And a little bit more on the side. And eventually, I've managed to go ahead and upgrade everything, and this is the last thing to upgrade. Not a gigantic difference that I've seen visually from one shop's tier to the next, at least not as sharp as the bank, I guess you could say. But I'll be swinging by those shortly. So earlier, yeah, 21,000, that's nice.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
I mentioned finishing sets or what have you, or collections of things earlier. Well, this is something you can look at that Claudia maintains. A bit of a summary of the town. You could see those right there. Little check boxes down there with the bonus off to the side. And I've knocked all of these out. But past this is where things start getting a little bit trickier. If we haven't gotten it, it's locked, and we can't see how many points we'll get from it. And we're going to be getting these from just, codex pages, feathers, weapons, armor, artwork, all that stuff on the side. But yeah. So I'm still kinda bare bones on cash.
A presto, Ezio.
By the end of the episode, I'm going to be showing you all those special moves that I mentioned previously. But first, I misspoke in the previous video, and I was called out on the thread, and rightfully so. I was mistaken about where the chests were placed after you did the renovations and repairs to the Fighters Guild, the Thieves Guild, and all that good stuff. And all of them are actually thrown inside these towers here. As soon as I figure out how climbing works again, there we go. Let's get a little bit better look of this flag up here. Got a few different flags we'll be seeing around here. This is by the Fighters Guild. And next up, let's just get these chests and we'll head over to Hooker Town. Okay, so let's head over this way. Just go out the window, don't be shy. Hey, nice. Now, since we've upgraded the city, and I kind of edited out a very embarrassing fall right there where I landed outside the city walls, but as we upgrade the city, you kind of notice the atmosphere and haze kind of goes away. There are a lot more folks, the buildings aren't boarded up, and just basically it goes from basically looking like a shithole into a very nice little city of sorts, so to speak. You'll get a better angle of it in a few minutes. But you see these assassin flags around in quite a number of places, like on top of the villa and around town on various buildings. Yeah, looks much better than how we found it. Just gotta show you all the Thieves Guild Tower here. And for the most part, after this episode, we're gonna pretty much be done with this place. We've basically spent money on most of the things we can around here, and though there's a very important structure or two we'll be coming back to, for the most part, I'm not going to have much footage in Monteregione. And while I'm here, and thankfully, due to all the time that I sat around and upgraded, the amount of money we get from the city every 20 minutes is something on the order of like 11,000 florins and some change, which is quite a lot of money. It'll go a long way. I think this is the same flag we have over by the Fighters Guild. But anyways, we are done up here. Head down this way real fast. So, let me give y'all a little bit of a better look from over here of how things look. This is kind of early in the day, in-game I believe, but the villa has changed the most in my opinion. The windows were boarded up, the paint job was terrible, and now it looks pretty darn nice. But there's still a bit of a dangling participle, if you will, that place right up there. Let's head inside and I'll show you what that remaining room is. Heading over from here where the mother is praying. As Ezio kills these conspirators, you get a painting up here for each of them. Yeah, pretty much it right there. And we've got quite a bit of room to put a few more of those paintings. So I don't think space is going to be an issue here. I kind of wonder, who paints these things? Let's knock these out so they aren't bugging me on the radar anymore. Yeah, every time you disable or alter the radar's filters, or I'm sorry, the Minimap's filters, it changes them back to everything being on, so getting rid of chests kind of reduces the eyesore. But that's enough up here for now. Almost done here. Speaking of paintings, fully upgrade this place, and this is the only inventory you have? My god, man. So now that we've got money to burn, as soon as I come across paintings, I'm gonna pretty much buy them. Ah, that guy on the right. We're gonna see him in the history segment.
Quite a few different accessories too. Things you may...
And here I go. Somebody in the thread's gonna probably say that I wasted money right here. But you know what? I don't care. I've got lots of it. So let's buy the medium bag. Hey, let's buy the large bag instead. How about that? Now that will let us hold more medicine.
Meet your friends, eh?
How much medicine? Well, a pretty goddamn crazy amount of medicine. Every single time we refill our health, that is 1 charge or use. Previously we had 5. Now we have 15. That's a lot of fuck-ups for me to have. But hey, it's going to be a long LP. And poison, we're still stuck at 5 uses.
Good to see you, Ezio. Care for a bit of practice?
Now, the special moves. We can only access 3 of them right now. So let's go ahead and knock these out real fast. It just consists of pressing and holding the attack button. This is the one for the throwing knives you're seeing right here. You just press and hold, he charges, and
Once more,
bam!
Ezio.
He throws 3 knives. Which, given how we've got 10, that's not something you can exactly throw around like crazy, quite literally.
Much better. One last time now.
And yeah, he is throwing 3. I'm just a little too close.
Good skill.
There we go.
Grace.
Now, moving on. We've got our next little special move thing to use. Sweep attack. This is with long weapons like pole arms. But that guy kind of hit me several times when I was charging up, so I just cut out a few moments.
Bene, bene. Now do it again.
Charge and sweep.
Just one more time, Ezio.
Ah, thanks, buddy. Okay, that's enough. Nice range. And asshole.
Perfetto.
Odio questi momenti di incertezza. Mi attacchi tu o attacco io?
Yeah, what he said. And this right here is a smash attack for the big old 2-handed weapons. A smash attack, quite literally, smashes.
Once more, Ezio. Much better. One
And
last time now.
I'll try to work these in as best I can. Hey,
Vediamo questa faccenda.
exactly. But those are all the special moves handled for
You're
now.
always welcome here, Ezio. Come back anytime.
We've got another one on the side, but that'll come in the future. Now we're pretty much done here, I guess. So, let's go ahead and chase after Jacopo, as we were told earlier, and steal a horse. And that horse was there last time. Huh. Whatever.
Andiamo!
And as you'll notice in the top left, we are going to be quite popular here. But we'll get into that next time.